Yeah.
What's your favourite Miyazaki movie? What's your favourite Miyazaki movie?
It would be really lame if I said Spirited Away, because that's my favorite. Although I liked Kiki's Delivery Service. I did, but I love Spirited Away. But I haven't seen...
House. Laputa?
Yeah.
Or the new one?
So that's probably... What's the one that Crispin was in?
House.
Yeah, that's the one I really want to see that I haven't seen. So that might be good, my favorite. I don't know. Yes. Question from the people in the audience. Yeah, go ahead.
What was your first convention, and how did you prepare for it?
My first convention was called Anime Fest. It was in Dallas, Texas. And the way I prepared was that Monica took me to the hotel bar and got me drunk.
Not hard.
Huh? Not hard to do. No, you're very right. My middle name is Cheat Date, because I have no tolerance for alcohol. And she took me, we landed in Dallas, and she's like, come to the bar. And I'm like, why? We got a panel in like an hour, and I was so scared. It was like my first panel, and I was gonna have to talk about acting, and woo! She's like, come to the bar with me. I'm like, okay. She got me 2 girly drinks, amaretto sours. And she was like, and I hadn't eaten anything all day, and I shot 2 of them. And so for my first panel, I was fucked. I was just like, gone. I was like, no, like really. And they were like, hey, well, what shows have you done? And I'm like, Spriggan, and Bubblegum, something. I played Daily Wong, and yeah, that's how I was. That's literally how I was. And everyone was just laughing their asses off at me the whole time. But you know, like, it was kind of a cool way to be like inducted into the con world. It was fun. It's a hilarious memory because I think about the people who must just be like, who the fuck is this guy? And why is he drunk and talking to us? Whatever. Next. Yeah.
Who's your favourite voice actor? Whether it's recent anime stuff or like old stuff like, you know, well, like...
I have several that I really, really like. Some of my favorites though aren't anime necessarily. Seth MacFarlane is amazing because, the guy is sort of an arrogant prick, but I really don't care. Because I remember the first time I watched Family Guy in '99 and I was like, God, like, who does this? And then I figured out that he did like 6 of the voices, and I was like, this guy's amazing. I love Dan Castellaneta. He does Homer, etc. I loved Don LaFontaine. I don't know if y'all had trailers with him over here. Yeah. He died recently. He was in a world where people have hemorrhoids or whatever. He was that guy, the guy you always heard on the trailers, and he was unbelievable. The guy would like sit in his house. He would have like a stack of invoices like this. And he'd be like, tonight on NBC, watch as someone puts their cock in someone else's ass. Okay, boom, and he's done with that one. He's like, tonight on ABC, blah, 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 blah. And he signs it, and he's done it. He would do like 100 of those in a day. And just like, the guy had like 4 houses. He was a multimillionaire just from doing voice work. I like, a lot of people I work with are really, really talented. I think Lucy Christian is amazingly talented. I think Monica Rial is really, really talented. Like, I just see Monica as one of my friends, so it's really weird until I stop and listen to her work. I had to direct her one time, and I was like, I didn't have to do any work. I was like, okay, like she would do one take, and I'd be like, I'd look at the engineer and be like, do you have any problem with that? Yeah, that was good. It was like a 4-hour session, and I barely had to get her to do more than 1 or 2 takes. And Crispin Freeman is very good. He's also very smart, and I hung out with him last weekend a lot, and he's one of the smartest guys in the industry. Chris Sabat is another guy that I love. First of all, because I could never talk that deep in my life. And he's like short and bald, and he has those voice. And he's also a trained opera singer, which is crazy. So those are some people that I really, really admire. What is like someone, whoever wants to can raise their hand on this. What's the worst dub you've ever seen of a show? What?
Gurren Lagann.
Huh?
Gurren Lagann was pretty
Really?
bad. Yeah.
That kind of makes me happy because we had it first and someone else took it from us.
Yeah, it just didn't match what we
I was
were
playing
used to.
Roshu.
Yeah, I was hoping that Rosh would be more gayish in the dub.
See? Yeah.
Get Backers?
Get Backers, really?
That's really good and stuff, but then the dub, we were just like, Ginji's meant to be so cute, but he's like this really manly person in the dub, and we were like, what are you doing?
I like
Is
the voice
that-
actor though, but not in
Is that who? Which
isn't it?
Ginji,
No.
is it? Shannon Weaver or is it Jason Liebrecht?
I think it's Jason.
Usually he's really good, but that could have just been the director's bad casting or
Yeah,
something.
Jason was bad.
Jason, it was Jason. All right, I'm gonna tell him. I'm kidding. So what are some of your like favorite dubs?
Never mind.
Very good.
Which one?
Canon.
Oh really? Oh yeah, Canon. I got a lot of hate over that one.
Really?
Yeah, people thought I should have sounded more like the Japanese guy. Okay, he sounded like he was like 47, and I just sue me. Yuichi was 15, and I made him sound like he was 15, and they were like, no, and I'm like, I'm just like what you said. I was trying to match what I thought the picture looked like, you know, and as opposed to just because this Japanese voice actor did him. Everyone was like, no, you should have gotten someone with a really deep voice. And I'm like, no, he's 15, he's a kid. He's an obnoxious kid. I don't think he should sound like he's...
Yeah, I think it's not a very good idea to like try and follow the Japanese for their voices. It's like, it often it doesn't work out very well.
No, I agree, and I think it's cultural differences too. Yeah, totally. Canon was really fun to do,
Furi
actually.
was great.
Yeah?
Yeah, Kari was great.
Ghost Stories.
Ghost Stories. Has anyone seen Ghost Stories? Oh my god. We had... Ghost Stories was this shit anime from Japan. And the Japanese company actually said to us, they're like, this show sucks. We can't get it to sell in Japan. We want you guys to take the dub and do whatever you can with it. Do whatever you can with this property to make it sell in the States and in Western Europe. And we were like, okay. So we made it it's this children's show. It's like a really bad Scooby-Doo is what it's like. So we took it and made it really filthy. Like, really filthy. Like, oh my god. Cartoon Network wouldn't even take it. Because it was too, like, it would have had to been edited too much. But like, it was me, Monica, Greg, and Hillary. And like, my character became like a perv. I know, right? And Greg's was a little Jewish kid. And Monica's character became a freaky, like, right-wing Christian holy roller. And Hillary was, I don't know what she was. She was Hillary. But her mom was like a ghost lesbian and all this stuff. And it was just completely over-the-top, stupid, dirty, racist, homophobic. We just set out to offend everyone. And it was so much fun.
What was going on with that like little kid? It was like, and it was like normal.
He was the retarded kid. That was Christine Otten. She was amazing. Oh my god, she was so funny. And I love, my favorite line in the whole show that I had was, because it was so horrible, but my character was a dick. And he's like, the little retarded kid's sister, he turns to her and he goes, that's so sweet that you would do that for your poor little retarded brother. Oh my god. The whole show was just, it was dodgy. It was well dodgy. But it was fun. Ghost Stories was awesome. Yeah.
Death Note.
What?
Best.
Death Note is like the best dub ever? No, I've heard good things about it. What?
Bebop.
Bebop is awesome. Bebop, like, I think...
About it, spot on.
Yeah, I think Bebop and Evangelion sort of set a new standard for how dubs were going to be done from then on. You know, like, they sort of ushered in how things were going to be, I think. Yeah, I saw a hand, yeah. Chobits. I haven't seen Chobits. Oh, you know, he's really good. My thing about Crispin is, I think, well, and I could be totally wrong, I think he gets sort of locked into doing the deep voice, and I think he's more versatile than that, but he gets locked into doing a lot of those roles, but he's a very good actor.